Thank you, Dennis, and good morning, everyone. Our guest today is Beth Linn. She's commander of District 4 of the American Legion, and we're going to talk about Memorial Day activities. And one of the big things we're going to talk about is you are kind of in charge of placing flags on deceased veterans' graves at a couple of cemeteries, right?
Yes, at Sunset and Fairview, and we will be doing that on Friday, starting at sunset at 9 o'clock. And then when we are done with Sunset, we will go to Fairview, hopefully between 10 and 10:30.
All right, so you need volunteers to help you out here,
Need
huh?
volunteers. I have Fairview alone. I have over 1,200 names that we know of on our list. So the more, the merrier.
Wow, 1,200 names. That's incredible.
It is, and it covers all war eras.
Yeah.
Back to the Spanish War, at least.
Now, when you put these flags on these graves at Fairview, you mentioned at least you have kind of a map as to where the veterans' graves are.
Yeah, we have maps of the different sections, and we have a list of names of the veterans that are in that section. We have from 2009, so we got to get that updated today, and that makes the job a whole lot more easier.
Yeah. And then you go to, then you're at Sunset earlier than that, and that may be a little bit different situation, right?
It is, because all I have is a list of alphabetical order right now. I'm going to go in to Sunset and see what they have that can help me make it easier, at least section and row maybe, so that we can do it easier instead of people walking up and down and trying to find the names. So, and make sure they get all of them covered.
Now, is there you were mentioning there's a certain plaque or something that goes on most veterans' graves?
There is available to all veterans through John Brim, County Service Officer, can help you get that you can put on your headstone that will show your service and everything else. So, and you can use the markers, the big markers can be used as a headstone or a footstone now, so it'd be very helpful if they would get that stuff out there and help put the flags out.
Now, if folks want to help you volunteer, do they just show up? Do they give you a call? How do they do this?
They can do either one. My cell phone is listed. It's 631-9932, and they can show up at either of the cemeteries to help put flags out.
All right, and that on Friday, that's at 9 o'clock over at Sunset Memorial Park, and around 10 o'clock to 10:30, somewhere in that neighborhood over at Fairview Cemetery.
That's right. And we will be picking flags up on Tuesday morning, about 9 o'clock again.
Right. So you need help with that as well.
It is. It goes a lot quicker, but it'd be nice to have some help doing that as well.
All right.
And I would like to ask that the public leave, because the flags will be placed centered on the veteran's name in front of the headstones. So if family members could leave that area open for us to put our flags out, that'll be a lot more helpful as well.
All right, very good. Glad you said that. All right, we're going to talk about the Memorial Day programs. Go over the list here real quick after this 30-second timeout.
Years of professional service.
All right,
you
very
can
good.
trust Intralink's technical solutions
That
to
should
get
help
your
you out, I
small
hope.
or medium business computer system up and running.
I know
Computer
people said they
viruses
put it
and
on
other
radio,
paid for
but-
virus
Yeah.
protection can cause
Recording
headaches for your small business.
KNEB
Let Intralink
news in the
keep you
afternoons is
protected
supposed to
with
be on
Trend
the
Micro's
prior.
line of
Haven't seen it
virus
yet.
Haven't seen it
protection
yet, huh?
software. Call Intralinks today, 632-6590 for weekly tips and other information. You can friend them on Facebook by visiting intralinks.net/Facebook.
All right, we are back on News Extra. We're talking to Beth Linn. She's commander of American Legion District 4, and we just talked about the need for volunteers to place flags over at Fairview Cemetery and over at Sunset Memorial Park Cemetery on Friday, and even to take those flags down on Tuesday. So if you want to help, just show up at those cemeteries on Friday morning at 9 o'clock over at Sunset, 10 o'clock, 10:30 over at Fairview. And then we have the time and dates of the Memorial Day programs, and they start actually on Sunday, May 29th over at Creighton Valley Cemetery.
Yes, that cemetery is south of Melvita, and all these that are listed are set up by the local people, the local organizations. So if you live in Melvita, go help them put out flags at Creighton Valley, attend the ceremony. It starts at 2:30 p.m. So.
And then on Monday, let's just kind of roll through what we have here on Monday with a number of different programs.
Yes, starting at Fairview Cemetery at 9 a.m. with the guest speaker of Reverend Hunsiker. He's chaplain at Regional West Medical Center. And then they will go to sunset at 11. And then in the afternoon is the Western Nebraska State Veterans Home at 1:30.
There's also some programs as well at West Lawn Cemetery in Gearing at 10 a.m. We have a program at 10 o'clock at the Mitchell Valley Cemetery in Mitchell. 10:30 over at the North Platte River Bridge in Mitchell, at the North Mitchell Cemetery in Mitchell at 11, and East Lawn Cemetery in Minutair at 11 o'clock as well. And then there's a couple other places, a couple other Memorial Day services at some other cemeteries that maybe some people don't know about.
Yes, at the High Butte Cemetery at McGrew, Monday at 9 a.m. If you have any questions, you can call 783-1304. And then at the Pleasant Hill Cemetery, south of Stegall, they have their program going on at 10 a.m. and their guest speaker will be Lieutenant Colonel Herschel Baird, USAF retired. And the public is invited to all of these programs.
All right, so there's a number of places, and I guess before we wrap up here, just kind of explain how important Memorial Day is and why it's important for folks to maybe get out on Memorial Day and attend one of these services.
Memorial Day was initially set up to recognize the soldiers that had fallen in battle, but now it recognizes any veteran that has passed away. And with our freedoms and everything else that we have, recognizing those who have fought for that is very important. And it also shows our troops currently serving that we do support them no matter what.
So very important day, Memorial Day, no question about it.
Very important.
All right, so those are the list of programs, and again, if you want to help Beth out with flags, just stop by Sunset and Fairview Cemetery on Friday morning, or you can give her a call, 631-9932. Thank you very much, Beth.
I've enjoyed it.
All right, back to you, Dan.
Ford of Torrington would like to invite you to our one and only